Hi everybody, my name is Tuki and I'm a tardigrade. My other pals in the ocean also may refer to me as a water bear. As you can see in my pictures, I have a well-developed head region and short body. I also have sharp claws at the end of each of my feet. I live in semi-aquatic environments, so I can pretty much live anywhere. My kind usually lives on mountains, oceans, lakes, and sand dunes, but I personally live within moss.
Let's take a look at the history of my taxon. I was discovered in 1773 by J.A.E. Goes and hypothesized to have originated from arthropods. My phylum is made up of over 400 species. Tardigrades have existed for 541 million years, which is almost 400 million years before the dinosaurs. We're all grouped into three main classes: Heterotardigrada, Mesotardigrada, and Eutardigrada, and you can tell us apart by the size, shape, and number of our claws. I'm a heterotardigrade with gonoducts, cephalic appendages, and 4 separate claws on each leg. But I have a thing for mesotardigrades with their 6 claws on each foot. But eutardigrades are a close second with their 2 claws per foot, gonoducts, and a lack of lateral appendages. I would love to make new friends outside of the phylum too. Being known as the lesser-known phyla can make it hard sometimes to get out there, but at least I made it to the 8 phyla being studied in Bio 111. Here is the tree made with our data matrix observations, and here is the tree made with DNA sequences. You may notice that there are differences between the two trees. The DNA tree is based on the 16S rRNA sequences of ours, and on this tree, it seems I am most closely related to the DNA sequences of the Porifera and the Cnidaria phylums because we have the same MRCA, and am furthest from the mollusca, clam, and squid, and the arthropoda. This is because my DNA sequence more closely matched Cnidaria and was least like mollusca. For example, I have an A at position 1. Cnidaria has an A in position 1 as well, while mollusca has a T at position 1. However, you may have noticed that in the data matrix tree, I share an MRCA with arthropoda and am least related to Cnidaria. This could be due to the fact that the data matrix is based on morphological data and synapomorphic traits. For example, arthropoda and I share 67% of the same characteristics from the data matrix, while Cnidaria and I only share 27%.
I am a female tardigrade, and I would eventually love to have my own family. I mostly reproduce sexually, however, a few other species of tardigrades reproduce asexually. I reproduce by molting or shedding my outer layer and laying between 1 and 30 eggs inside of it. I am looking for a male tardigrade to fertilize my eggs. After fertilization, my eggs take around 40 days to hatch. After hatching, since I am a protozoan, my children will develop their mouths from a primary embryonic opening. Here is a phylogenetic tree from a scientific journal based on the evolutionary history of the taxon. According to the phylogenetic tree, tardigrades are most similarly related to Nematomorpha and Nematoda. This is different from other trees because we do not even include the Nematomorpha and the Nematoda phylums.
I usually consume some sort of fluid. I know it might sound weird, but I suck juices out of algae, lichen, and moss. I'm typically considered a carnivore, but I can also eat other tardigrada, so I'm also a cannibal. Overall, I like to live a slow-paced life. In fact, the name tardigrada means slow walker in Latin. I get around by walking with my 8 short, stubby legs. That also makes it hard for me to migrate anywhere, so I pretty much stay near my home.
Because I'm awesome and can live in so many different environments, I am very helpful to humans. I have a powerful protein that allows me to resist the harmful effects of X-rays, so humans have inserted my genome in mammalian cells. As a result, human cells with my DNA were found to suppress X-ray damage by 40%. I'm also able to repair damaged DNA, and scientists are interested in using my mechanism in treating cancer. Another fun fact about me is that I turn fluid into a glass-like substance. Researchers have modeled a highly organized structure of glass after me, and this can lead to make glass more efficient at capturing or directing light, or better LEDs and solar cells.
I'm currently 1 year old, so let's spend the rest of my 2.5-year lifespan together. Unless we become dormant, then we can spend up to 60 years. How romantic. If you like what you see, Let's grab some algae together.